I've already said that I'm cold, guys, so.
This is what she's wearing. She already said she's cold.
Yeah.
So we made it. It was a super easy flight. If you need a good flight to Vancouver,
Babe.
you might want to try Flair Airlines. I thought it was a scam, but it's real.
But it was good. We watched the Ultimatum, the queer one. We loved it. And now we're walking through the airport. It's kind of a big airport. I feel like we've been walking for like literally 10 minutes. But yeah, very excited to be here. Last time we were here, there was like so many cancellations because we came during like a snowstorm for my birthday last year, or last year, I guess.
We're never traveling in the winter again.
And I was like, we are never traveling again. Airport is like kind of giving Reno.
First things first. Got some
Do
food.
these look good?
They look good, yeah.
They do look good,
Yeah,
don't they?
they look good.
They do look good, don't they?
Some nachos and some soup.
I can't.
She didn't want to get the avocado toast, but I made her.
Yeah. All right, guys, we just got ready and we're gonna go explore a little bit. We are in like, what area are we in? We're like by the port because we wanted to stay by the port because we're going to Alaska. And so the boat takes out of here. There's a ship right now. I don't know what ship it is though. Yesterday there was the Holland something, and that was cool. But yeah, our view was super cool. We'll flip you around in a second, but we are headed to go get a coffee. I ordered a coffee at breakfast and well, let me just tell you something. I ordered a latte at breakfast and it tasted like a
Coffee and milk.
yeah, no, it tasted like, so a latte is like espresso and milk. So it's a lot of milk and then like a little bit of espresso. But what my drink tasted like was like one of those like diner coffees, like, you know, in the glass pot that they like, the drip coffee, and like a little bit of milk. And I was like, I don't know about that, guys. It just wasn't me. And so I only had one sip, and then she was like, do you want a to-go cup? And I was like, no. And then John was like, yep, we'll take a to-go cup. So I haven't had any caffeine yet. I just got ready. I did my makeup. Maybe I'll do a little makeup routine because I've been switching up my makeup a tiny bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And we're gonna we have to go to Sephora. We forgot our hair ties. I always rely on John for the hair ties, but because he has short hair now, babe, have you even debuted the short hair? I don't even think that you have. I feel like I feel like I'm like, you're so hot lately. I need to get hair ties. My nail is like kind of broken, so I have to get nail glue. And then John needs some toothpicks. And other than that, I think that we're like, yeah. I want to show you guys my outfit. I'm thinking about changing my shoes because I'm gonna change them to my Dolce Vita loafers, which are super cute because I just feel like I look like a hella mom in this outfit, even though I love it. But my jeans and my shirt are both from Abercrombie, and then this little over sweater, which I don't think I need. It looks pretty warm outside. This one is from H&M, but that's the outfit right now. And then I am bringing this bag. It's like a little suede, I don't know if it's real suede, but suede hobo bag with the braided handle. This one is also from Dolce Vita. I feel like they've been really stepping up their bag game. They launched bags last year. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really love any of them, but this year I was like, ooh, I wanna get that, I wanna get that, I wanna get that. There was like multiple ones where I was like, oh, I really like that. So if you guys haven't looked at their bags yet, check them out. Okay, well, I think we're gonna go get a coffee. Okay guys, we just popped into Sephora. I got a coffee. The first place we went to was like Nelson's the Seagull. They didn't have vanilla, so we ended up going there because I was like, you know, I've already gotten one bad coffee today. I can't have a second.
I got a coffee at breakfast and it was absolute garbage.
Yeah. So we went to some place like right around the corner, like Bopi or something like that. I don't really know.
Yeah.
And I got this coffee and it was good. They had vanilla. We love that. Then we went to Brandy. I actually didn't end up getting anything at Brandy because it was kind of a small store. And then we went to Sephora. I will do a little haul. I didn't think I was going to go in there spending $250, but here we are.
A mall here that's the biggest mall you will ever see in your life. It goes underground as well as overground. And over streets.
People who've been to Mall America are like, yeah, right.
It's fucking huge. It spans like, I think like 6 blocks, but it goes over the streets and it goes under the streets as well. It's pretty crazy. So we walked through that for a bit because it's nice and cool and it's like 80 degrees out right now. It's a Mr. Seagull. Hello, Mr. Seagull. What did you want? Are you the one tapping on our window?
Yeah, he's like, excuse me, is anyone home?
Wait, don't you have any treats in your bag?
I don't have any treats.
In your bag?
This is something else.
We got
End of this, John.
We don't pack light, the Healy family.
It's a little different than the...
It's a little different.
Guys, it's a little diffy than the last cruise.
My parents are bougie though, so it's like, but I wasn't expecting a piano man and like a grand staircase. This is like the hotel at Saint-Tropez. Hair salon. Oh, I'm gonna get my hair washed for sure.
Jim.
Ooh. Whoa, aesthetic. Fabletics gonna be like
Kim Kardashian. Damn, she's looking out. What's that?
This is our spa facility. It's open from 8 till 8 every day. No reservations needed. Come down here and use the facility. This shower has water from the top and from the
Here's one of the decks. It's fun. And there's an infinity pool out here. It's very posh.
It is very aesthetically pleasing.
Kim K designed this cruise.
It's so nice. Like there's just so much wood everywhere and like no colors. The sad beige aesthetic that I love. Wow, this is gonna be so pretty in Alaska. Like how insane. It's gonna be stunning.
And there's only 900 people on this ship. The ship is huge.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
Longer. Can you look at my shuffleboard on that other cruise?
Yeah. Shuffleboards are a thing.
Look, Piton.
Petong, not lawn bowling too.
Oh.
Well, people love a good P-Tonkin.
What's it called?
Oh, there's the shuffleboard things.
What's that?
That's the dome, the star thing. The planetarium. I don't know how you get into that though. That's what I wanted to make a reservation for.
Wow.
Alright, first impressions of the ship.
It's honestly pretty crazy. I've been on 2 other cruises. One was when I was like really small, like a child, and it was a Disney cruise, and I remember that was really fun.
And there was a Disney cruise boarding
There
today.
was.
A lot of little princesses.
And then we went on a cruise probably like 5 years ago, and we went to like the Caribbean, I think, right?
Yeah.
Because we left out of like Miami, maybe the Caribbean or Mexico or something. Oh no.
We went to Belize.
Yes. Yeah. The main pool is like indoor-outdoor kind of.
Yeah, there's like a cover that pulls back.
Yeah. So it's cool.
So you could sunbathe if you want, but when you go, most of the places are covered and kind of shaded. I mean, we're going to Alaska.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're going to the Caribbean where you want to sit out in the sun.
Right.
But it's really pretty. And then they have a high tea at a winter garden, which is super aesthetic and pretty, that we'll show when we do that. And they have a bunch of restaurants, obviously, because it's a cruise ship.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like seats around, like a lot of places to sit, and I'm like, I love sitting, so this is great.
And
There's just like so many different little areas, and it's so cute.
They have shuffleboard and mini golf and
Mini golf, really?
They have table tennis.
Yeah.
And they have bowling.
So we haven't really like explored too much, but that's kind of like what we were doing.
But also it was very easy to get on. Like, it was a super easy process.
Oh my gosh.
There was no line, there was no waiting, there was no
It probably took us like an hour and a half to get on that Norwegian one.
getting rid of your bags. There's no queuing, there's no passport like big line. It was just very like easy and like not stressful at all.
So far, Viking has exceeded the expectation, I think.
You can open it. We got here. We made it. This is what a room looks like. Little sitting area.
Wow, doors are hard to open.
Well, they should be. They're like heavy to close.
Yeah.
Taking on fuel.
Well, I wish I could see a sea lion or something. It's a pretty big room. Guys. We're looking for bears. Hi guys. We're looking for bears right now. Actually, I'm going to this spa in a minute. John is already down there. His massage already started, but it's so cute here. This is the first time that we've seen civilization, like down that way. That way. Like there's like houses coming up, but we haven't seen anything since we kind of like left Vancouver, and it's just so cute here and green and lush, and I just love nature in our room. Like, it's like I love having the lights off and just staring out the window as I lay in bed. It's giving like Twilight, but I'm gonna go head to the spa. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. We're back from the spa, baby. It was really nice. It was so nice. John, what do you give your massage?
Massage was good. I give it like an 8. I mean, there's nothing bad about it.
Yeah, I gave it an 8.5.
Would like it to just...
I do knock things, but for good reason. I gave minus a half of a point for me being a little bit cold. It wasn't like a heated bed. knocked a half a point for it being a little bit too bright. Because like it was fine when I was face down, but then when I flipped up, I was like, oh, I feel like she should have given me like an eye mask or something. And then I minused a half a point. I loved the pressure that she was giving. It was really good, but she was kind of just like pressure pointing me, like literally just pushing like this. I know, but I want that, but I also want you to like do.
She wants a hard rub instead of a hard press.
Yeah, but it was great. So 8.5. It's really hard to get a 10 out of 10 massage. Like let's just.
Blake's never had one.
Yeah, no, I've been close, like 9, but yeah.
So yeah, so now we're gonna.
What did you rate yours?
Go get dinner. An 8. So now we're gonna go get dinner at the regular restaurant. Last night.
Wait, no, but you didn't tell them. And then after we went into the communal spa area, and John did all of the little activities in there.
But yeah.
Yeah, and guys, we saw 4 whales.
4 whales. I saw bald eagle.
We saw one other thing.
An
otter.
otter.
Yeah. I'm kind of tired. It's only like 6:45, but sometimes massages like take it out of me.
And then tomorrow we're actually going to Ketchikan.
Yeah, we will be there when we wake up.
4x4s. Oh. Like doing anything, so it's great.
We just wanted to chill, and like this is perfect for us. Like
This is a very chill cruise. If you want like the dance nights and the parties and the white party and the all the game shows, this is not the cruise for you.
Yeah,
and you want to gamble, not the cruise.
It's almost giving like wellness era. I mean,
it is very wellness,
but it's like not really, because like they don't serve us like they have like junk food on here and like stuff like that, but like the vibes of it is like very like wellness.
This is the first cruise I've been on that has room service 24/7, and it's a ridiculously long menu.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
So we're gonna go to the other restaurant tonight with my parents. We went to the Italian one last night, and then we're gonna go to the other one tonight. I think, is it just called Restaurant?
And I also it's called the Restaurant. And I also think what's really cool about this cruise and most of them is you can get like a main dish as a mini dish, like a starter. So they have like half portions of everything. So you can just try a bunch of different stuff because all the food on the ship is free.
Yeah.
And you want to try like 5 different things, but if you got 5 full orders, you just waste a bunch of food.
I love just like picking at things. Last night I didn't really feel that well. I took a nap, and then when I woke up I felt super nauseous, and I think it's just because we were starting to move. And yeah, I felt not too good, so I didn't really have too much for dinner. So tonight I'm hoping that my appetite will be back, because I don't really feel like how I did yesterday.
Rolling into Ketchikan. It's our boat. It is cute. Trekking down to find a seal.
Pretty fast. Can you see him?
Yeah.
At our first excursion of the trip, as you can tell, I think these are ATVs.
I would say they're buggies.
All right, they're buggies, and there's a dog. His name is Shuna, and he's beautiful. But this is what we're going on. John's gonna be doing most of the driving.
I did on my phone for her. Well, I put Blake as a driver too, in case she wants to drive. Which won't happen because she'll go 10 miles an hour. But this is where we are. Ketchikan, Alaska. Hello.
All right, we're in our buggy, and we're about to go.
Peanut butter.
We just got back. Why am I giving like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory's grandma right now? We just got back from,
ATV.
I'm gonna say they're ATVing. They were
Yeah,
they weren't quads where you steer like this.
They're not quads. I guess it's still an ATV though, but they're not quads. They were like little tom cars. So
there's like seats.
So like seats and 2 people can fit on it, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more fun than one person because you get to enjoy it with another person.
Yeah.
But it was super cute.
It was
so
really
the
cool.
town,
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that and then we'll talk about the town.
I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. There was also a husky there, and that just made it exponentially better. It was a little cute husky, and
it was raining when we came really hard, and then it stopped for the entire excursion, and then right as we got back, it started raining really hard.
Yeah.
So with the rain, I think it would have been not as fun. So it was super. They took us on like to Outlook to see and to see the sea and stuff like that, and then they also like explained some stuff and gave us some berries.
I love to like learn about things on a tour, like on, what is it? Like, yeah, like I just like to like learn about things on a tour. So like I learned a bunch of new like trivia, which was cool. And
it was super pretty.
Yeah,
like even the
guides were
really
super
pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then tell me about the town.
The town was super cute.
It was getting
it's
like
big.
Disney. Yeah.
It's a big town, and it's all like picturesque, like what you'd imagine Alaska to be like. So like all those like colorful flat stores, and then there's a part of town where they built all these tchotchke shops on top of this creek, and the creek leads from the ocean back to fresh water, and so there were all these salmon swimming upstream. Like tons of them, and we saw a couple seals munching on the salmon.
Yeah, 3 seals. They were just like popping their heads out.
But I think that town is probably the cutest town I've seen in a long time. Yeah. I mean, we have binoculars, but you don't even need them. You can see, like, it's really close to land, so if there were like bears or moose or whatever, you could just see
I think the binoculars is the move. You should definitely bring binoculars if you're...
Well, they have them in the room. I would say depending on what your ship is, because the ones in our room are actually pretty good. Blake's dad got us a lot better ones. But the ones in the room are
My dad's
okay.
a geek, so he likes like
they're
technology
like,
and
they're
stuff.
like 10 times better than the ones zoom wise and like field of view wise. But yeah, binoculars really are cool.
Yeah, so that's the update. We had a really good first day. I think that
we're gonna watch a movie under the stars by the pool. Guys, I swear we're not the only people on this cruise. But there's a movie night. There's a movie night and there aren't too many people here, so we may be the only ones. So they got little popcorn stations. It's super.
we're kind of matching.
So we got our first comment that we're young today from some lady at the buffet.
Who wasn't even that old.
Yeah, she didn't look that old. But we've been thinking this whole time, like, are these people think that we're just so fucking weird being here? Like, who are these 2 young people just fucking random? Because we are, like, seniored by 30 years to the youngest person on this cruise. There's probably only like 5 other young people just like randomly spurted in.
There's probably 3 people under 35.
But they also like don't look as young as us for some reason. Like they look a little bit older.
Like I don't think there's anyone that's 40 years old. I think it goes from us to maybe a 38-year-old, and then I think
65.
Yeah, 55, 60.
Yeah, easily. So she was like, "Oh, like you guys like this cruise?" And she's like, "You're so young," and we were like, we know. We know.
And you were
but
like,
we've been wondering if people have been thinking that we look out of place, and like, yep. And because everybody just stares at us when we walk around, like they're just like,
yeah. Then
they're nice.
I was gonna say one other
funny.
thing, but I can't remember. Oh, and then like they probably think we're such losers because I was like, yeah, like we've gone on a different cruise and like we just didn't like it because
we don't like drinking, partying, casinos.
We just like don't like it's not that we don't like them. It's just like we would do it for like 5 minutes. We wouldn't do it for the entire 10-day cruise, you know? Bye.
We're in Sitka, Alaska.
It's 7.
7:37.
It's 7. It's what did you say?
7 or 7.
Yeah, it's 7:07 right now, and I just did my skincare super quick because we just anchored and we're going to have to be off of the boat by 8:30.
There's no port today. We just take a little tender inland.
Yeah.
But the little islands,
Like how
it's so pretty
how are
here.
people getting off on tender? Maybe they just don't get off on this one.
She was at least 5 years old. We do not know how old she is beyond that. When she came to us, she came from Juneau, Alaska, and there she had been found unable to fly, and they weren't really sure.
Hello, Mr. Little Rodent.
Yeah, he was cute.
Hey guys.
We're in the forest right now. You wouldn't really think that Alaska has like rainforests, but like this is rainforest. Rainforest capital.
It is categorized as a rainforest.
It is. It's super cool. And all of the salmon we just saw, they Babe, he's so fucking red. We can jimmy rig anything.
Look at that. Yeah, the salmon we just saw. So first we went to
5,000 salmon.
Wait, where did we just get?
We went to the bird sanctuary.
Which we saw bald eagles and owls, and it's like a rehab center for birds. Some stay because they can't go, but a lot of them are rehabbed and then set free.
Yeah.
And then we went to a bear sanctuary, and they had
So
black bears
cute.
and brown bears, and they were huge and also
Yeah.
cute. And
now we're at a park.
at a park to see the salmon run, and they're just like thousands of them
Thousands of salmon.
swimming in line.
Just in a line.
Like just like hundreds of salmons.
Stuff. You know, a cool thing about Sitka, which is where we are right now, is that they don't have any snakes. I love that. I love
They have
that.
spiders.
Yeah, they have spiders, and there was just a little rodent that
Scared
came
the shit
over
out of
here.
Blake.
I was so I didn't know what it was, because usually when something moves like that, oh, there's a bird.
I would say
No.
I would say
oh, wait,
this
there it
looks
is. There's the rodent. He's eating the thing.
I would say this looks exactly like
Show him the rodent.
Twilight.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like the literal
Well,
exact.
we should watch the proposal tonight because that's where that takes place.
I don't know, was that really in Sitka though?
Well, I'm just saying it's where it's supposed to take place.
And that's what scared Blake.
Yep.
This tiny little ground
I
squirrel.
miss our squirrel.
This is how we get to the boat, or to the ship in Sitka, to take a tender. Because they don't dock. What? I want to see what the anchor looks like on a cruise. Yeah, these hold like over 100 people.